everybody, it's your boy, and I'm back. Yes, indeed, I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man, but thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, he been saying that shit for 40 years since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker. But when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself. By changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but the idea and the premise to say, hey, if we can get the main decision maker and the leader out of the home, then we as the government can essentially control this group of people. And that's just something that has been factual with just society. When the man is not in charge of the home, when the man is not present in the home, then it leaves the family vulnerable. It just does. And so I believe that was done purposely for a position of control. What racist system is holding back the 3 black mayors? 3 black mayors. They don't fucking care. They let these niggas run over the streets. They let these niggas. I'm just saying. What system is holding back the mayor of Chicago? What racist system is holding back the mayor of New York? You tell me. Fill me in. Let me know what racist system got these mayors held back. Ain't none. And let me wrap up with this. I'm going to throw my thing out. Thanks. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm back. Yes, indeed. I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man. But thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get it right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, he been saying that shit for 40 years since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker. But when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself by changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but the idea and the premise to say, hey, if we can get the main decision maker and the leader out of the home, then we as the government can essentially control this group of people. And that's just something that has been factual with just society. When the man is not in charge of the home, when the man is not present in the home, then it leaves the family vulnerable. It just does. And so I believe that was done purposely for a position of control. What racist system is holding back the 3 black mayors? 3 black mayors. They don't fucking care. They let these niggas run over the streets. They let these niggas. I'm just saying. What system is holding back the mayor of Chicago? What racist system is holding back the mayor of New York? You tell me. Fill me in. Let me know what racist system got these mayors held back. Ain't none. And let me wrap up with this, and I'm going to throw my thing out.
Yo, thanks, thick cut. What's good, everybody? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta turn on this thing because I'm hearing all this noise. We good now? Come on. Nope. I can still hear it, and I don't know why. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. But I hope y'all doing all right on tonight. Let's get this going. Get the chat up. There we go. All right. Yeah, I can still hear it for some reason, and I don't know why. Why aren't you? Oh, wait, I think is that it? Headphones? Nope. And it's on. I don't know why that is so weird. All right, turned all that on. This is beyond me.
Sick of these niggas. hire some help. Get rid of these niggas.
Yep, that shit is working. Y'all, I really just need a sound engineer because I have not touched a thing. And now something has just changed. And now I got this humming noise. Just a flat out mute. Then when I go here, why is that still doing it? Let's try that. Nope. Man, I am so sorry, yo. I really don't know why I'm having this problem. Let me try to move that up. Noise gate, muting. Okay, is that better? I guess. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's still coming in. I'm gonna have to turn this off. And I bet now it's doing it. But I'm gonna be hot as hell in here. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna figure that out later, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the damn thing. I don't know why all of a sudden it just came in, but it's like now I can't have on nothing. But I may just have to redo some stuff. Okay. All right. Let's go. So I got a video that I want to break down for you guys tonight. It is definitely definitely one of the good ones here. I don't know why people do what they do, but it is actually quite entertaining to just see why people do the things that they do and then be so shocked with the outcome. So yeah, it's really something to see. And I don't get it, but we gonna watch and we gonna figure it out together and see what's happening. What's up, UFO? My man John Nada, my man Tony Snow, Logan. What's happening? Crestline, what's good? It's good to see y'all, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by on tonight. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go and let's start with my favorite part of the show.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is that better? Is that better? That's a little bit better, I guess, for me. Yeah. What's up, Alex? All right, there we go. I don't know. It kind of sounds better. We'll see. But be that as it may, it is what it is. Okay, so, and those of you who don't know, just I don't know if the channel that Tommy and I started, the Life, the Lessons, it is currently knocked down. I believe it may be knocked down for good. I don't know. We did an appeal for it. I'm telling you, man, I don't know how or why a channel gets knocked down and there is literally no warning strikes. There's no justification. It just says community guidelines. I'm telling you, dude, it's like YouTube is the biggest game in town right now, but I really, really hope that we can get Rumble going and we just keep supporting Rumble. We need places like Rumble and stuff like that to where we can actually broadcast, you know, because it's crazy, man. It's like just all of a sudden, and it's like the thing is like there's like no effort from YouTube when it it comes to them trying to be, you know, fair. They're really not. They just, hey, this is our community guidelines, and that's just it. There is no human interaction, or well, not even necessarily a human, but it shouldn't be one person deciding it, but there should be certain things that should just be established to where you say, hey, people may not like this shit or may not like what somebody's saying, but because they're not physically hurting anyone, hey man, look, this is what it is. I don't know why they have to complicate this and go into all of this other bullshit, but it's really, really sad to see that in our country and just the state of affairs that we have places like this where they are a huge part of social media, but their guidelines are totally that of one side or the other. And it's like, just, if I'm not, I can be on here talking about killing niggas all day and get millions of views, get into the algorithm stream and get plenty of likes and suggestions and all of that. But if I'm saying something that some people don't like to hear, even though it's true, then yeah, channel gone. Have an opinion about something, channel gone. But if I'm talking about some debauchery, some destruction, some death of another person or to my own people, oh yeah, we promote that shit all day. It's just, it's mind-boggling, man. It's just mind-boggling just to see the major flaws we have in society when it comes to fairness, when it comes to justice, whatever the case may be. You all will be quick to drop, you know, somebody, or to not allow someone to be able to speak their mind because they don't think like you. And that is like just at the heart of what the left and liberals are on. If you don't think like me, it's you the problem, and we need to destroy you. And that's just what it is. But with that being said, I'm digress. I'm not gonna get on my soapbox, at least at the moment. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this video started. Where is it at? There we go. All right. So check this out. This is a young lady here. She's actually at work. Now, I know that the bonnet that you see would indicate that she probably isn't at work and she's just out in public embarrassing herself, but no, she's actually at work. She is actually at work in a bonnet. What kind of society are we living in where you can go to work in a bonnet? I don't know, but nevertheless, here we are. She is at work, and she's at work, and the police come and ask her about her vehicle that she has that is not registered to the correct vehicle. License plates and tags are wrong, and we'll go from there, and you'll just see what happens. But yeah, it's crazy.
I'm not doing nothing to do.
Please stop.
Let's go back to the store. Come on.
Okay. Stop.
When their hands on me, I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
No, whatever y'all can say to me, y'all say it on the camera.
Stop.
Officers from Ohio notice a Impala in the parking lot of a Circle K with a covered license plate that obstructed the view. Officers decided to approach the driver for details.
Excuse me. Hey, how are you? My name's Aaron.
Yes, see, she's at work. And yes, this is some nice, sweet Kool-Aid, baby. I'm keeping it hood on tonight. But let me ask this question. I understand, I really do, that sometimes times get hard. And I understand that life be rough sometimes. And sometimes you may need to do certain things that you normally wouldn't do, like, you know, driving without insurance. My mic got lower. Hold on. There we go. Is that? All right, let's see if that's better. Yeah, hopefully that's better. But you may have to, you know, you couldn't pay your insurance, so you're driving without insurance. You know, you could have got a ticket, could have got several tickets, whatever the case may be. And hey, regardless of what the situation is, let's just say, oh yeah, it's Ohio. Let's just say that life has taken a course of a series of unfortunate events, and you are driving illegally, your license is suspended or your tags aren't correct, whatever the case may be. I get it. Let me ask this though. Why is it that when you do have the incorrect tags or your license is suspended, why is it that you just won't go to jail or just take the ticket? Why do you have to fight it? I just don't understand that part. It's like, you know your shit ain't right. And instead of you just accepting the fact that, hey, I got caught, because we all know, hey, 9 times out of 10, you know that the shit is wrong. You know that your license is suspended and you shouldn't be driving. You know that you got a headlight out. You know that you ain't got no insurance. You know the things that's wrong with your car and your tags ain't right. You didn't go to the DMV to get your tags switched over once you got your new car. Whatever the case may be. Why not just say, hey, let me go to jail or let me take the ticket and just be done with it? Why do we have to do this? And just watch.
You wouldn't happen to know whose car that is, did you? Is that your car? What's your name? What's your name?
Marsha Dixon.
Okay. The plates are coming back to a different car. You know something about that? No? How long you had that car?
Not like 3 months.
What's that?
3 months.
On it, come back to Chevy Equinox. Obviously that's not an Equinox, and the plates are expired as of last year.
Okay, so I gotta call the person in, see why it doesn't say that.
Well, do you mind moving that piece of paper so I can verify the VIN on that car?
You gotta give me one more. I gotta take the call to my manager.
All right, the VIN is partially covered up, but the first 3 don't match the VIN that's on the plate. Speaking with the clerk inside here.
The owner looks surprised. FYI, operating a motor vehicle bearing an invalid license plate or identification mark is a misdemeanor of the 4th degree in the state of Ohio.
So it's a misdemeanor. So what she has going on right now, that she knows, hey, this ain't right. Yes, I basically took a chance and I didn't get caught. I'm okay with all that. I'm going to give you that. Even though you know what it is and you know what's going to happen once you get caught. You're now caught, so why not just say, hey, let me go ahead and get what's coming to me. Let me get my ticket. Let me get, if I can't operate the vehicle no more and I got to go to jail, I'm going to go ahead and go and bond out. Why not just do that as opposed to trying to act like you don't know what's going on? Because I'm going to tell you like this. Most police officers, if you get straight to it and just tell them what's up, 9 out of 10, they're going to do their job, but they're going to make it a whole lot easier for you. They're going to make it a whole lot easier for you. They're going to say, he said Circle Keisha instead of Circle K. UFO, you be killing them, boy. But why not just say, look, officer, yes, I know the tags are not correct. Whatever the penalty is for me having incorrect tags, let me know. Why the tags? I don't know. My boyfriend got the car. My man got the car, and he didn't do it right or something. I don't know. We'll get it straightened out. But what is it that's going to happen now? Well, we got to tow the car. Fine. Tow the car. Do what you got to do. Well, I need your license. Okay, well, take my license, whatever. Write me a ticket. Okay, fine. Whatever the case may be, why not just take that part and just be done with it as opposed to doing all of the extras that they do? I just don't understand that part. You already caught. You ain't getting out of this unless the officer just let you go. So why not just be, hey, what you gonna do, man? How does this work? Tell me what to do. I don't want to answer no more questions. You see the tags ain't right. I know the tags ain't right. What do we do from here? And just let that be the thing. And just let it be and say, hey, this is it. That's just it. So it's like, or you go the whole different route and say, I'm not answering no questions. You need to speak to my attorney. I don't know who car that is. I don't know. Stop asking me. You're now harassing me while I'm at my job. You can even go that route if you wanted to. officer, I have no idea why you asking me this. I don't know why we going through this. Why are you here? Even if you wanted to do that, I would respect that part better than just going through the nonsense of you. Well, officer, we gonna and I don't know why and I just go ahead and just take what you got coming, or totally deny it and say, hey, I don't know whose car it is. Get a lawyer. I don't want to ask no more questions. I don't know. Nope, I'm at work. Why are you even in here?
So I'll talk to you out here, so your business not out here. So come over here, please. Just take your hand out of your pocket while we're touching. So another officer drove by. Just take your hand out of your pocket, please. Appreciate it. Another officer drove by, ran the plate. Plate comes back to 2014 Chevy Equinox. Do you have any weapons in there?
No.
Do you mind if I pat you down real quick?
Yes, you can.
Okay. That way you can put your hand in your pocket. You're good. So the plate comes back to a 2014 Chevy Equinox. Okay, that's not an Equinox, that's a Chevy Impala. The license plates are expired as of last July. Okay, so we just want to verify the registration on the vehicle. But you got a piece of paper there on the VIN that's half covered up. Do you have your ID on you first?
No, I didn't bring it because I was clearly at work, you know?
Right, okay. We're not trying to cause you any problems, but obviously there's a vehicle out here with plates that aren't matching. We just want to verify, make sure the car's not stolen or anything like that.
I gotta,
I mean, you don't have
I don't know. I gotta call the person who sold me the car.
There's nothing that person's going to be able to do right now. What's your social?
You over there, just move the paper for me, okay? Okay, you can close it. Stay over here.
The driver doesn't have a license, and the VIN number of the car is covered. Something seems a little off here.
The plates that's on it, as I already explained, don't belong to that car, so I'm towing the car.
You can't do that, though, because the car not moving.
I
cannot do that.
I can't.
You cannot do that.
I can do that.
The car not moving.
I can do that.
You cannot.
Those plates don't come back to that vehicle.
You cannot do that.
You also.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I was not driving in. It was not moving. None of that. You can't do that.
Listen.
Okay, so here's my thing. If you can't do that, you so secure in that, then why not call for a supervisor? Or why not say, you know what, you can't do that, and if you do that, I'm going to call my lawyer and we'll take care of it from there. You can't stop the police. And I don't even know the whole idea of this, of just saying, hey, I found your car was doing this. I don't even know if that's okay, because even if you run because the thing is, if you run the plates, you gotta have a reason for running the plates. Well, no, he do have a reason. Your plates was covered. That's why he ran the plates. The plates were covered. That's why he ran the plates. But the only way that I can think that she could have gotten out of this, because he can run the plates. The only way she could have gotten out of this is if she would have just said, I don't know whose car it is. I don't know. Because even then, with him doing everything that he did, he wouldn't have been able to get her license information. He wouldn't have been able to get her ID or any of that. He could have just said, hey, plates incorrect. Then I don't know anything about that car, sir. And then as the officer, if that's me and I run them plates and them plates are wrong, I don't know if I can tow the car or not, though. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if you can tow the car or not. I never came across that, because the car it's not a moving violation. I'm not driving it. So I don't know if we can do that or not. Because I ran the plates, so I got my reason for my stop. Plates were covered. If the plates are incorrect, then yeah. If the plates are incorrect on that vehicle, that's why he's trying to get the VIN. Right. So if he gets that VIN number and that VIN comes back and that VIN doesn't match the plates, that's how he can tow the car. Because it's not properly registered. So yes, you can. because your VIN number has to match your plates. And if it doesn't, then however that gets worked out, that car is not registered to the proper vehicle, and that vehicle does not have plates on it. So therefore, he can tow it. Yeah, so I guess that's why he's trying to get the VIN number so that he can confirm that and say, hey, this don't match that. Because all he did with the plates was that he pulled up the plates and saw that the plates didn't match the vehicle. But he still needs to run that VIN, because if that VIN is comes back, anything could come back with the VIN. It could be stolen, whatever the case may be. And then, yes, you can tow the car. I don't know. Let me see if somebody else can see that. Let's see if I'm saying it right, because I don't think I've never come across that. Police can take the plates. That is about it. They can take the plates. I don't know if they can just take the plates though, because I don't think you can just remove the plates. Plates are public. Have automatic plate readers too. Yeah, plates are public. They can run them for any reason. Yeah, yes, you can. You can tow the car. It happened to my stupid ex. Okay. And then plates are government property, so you can take the plates. I don't know about that, Toluvian. If I can, I've never seen a police officer just take plates off of a car. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Okay, Dion, I know he PD. I would have said I didn't drive the vehicle. However, I can get the key and remove the plates. The car on private property, which shouldn't concern the police, and walk away. Yeah, the VIN was obstructed, but the car is stationary on private property. Yeah. She said, look at me knowing things. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Let's see. However, in this case, it appears the police they're doing too much. Yeah, and I think I get what you're saying, Dion. And it's like, he's doing that, but they're doing it for a reason. They just ain't disclosed it. I don't know if they actually know who she is, or they may know who her man is, and that's why. Sometimes you can have people be petty just because of who you connected to. So that could be it, because it's like, how many times does a police officer just run random plates? But unless you're in a traffic detail, you got like plate readers or something like that, I can see that. But other than that, it's like, yeah. But either way is right, and they can do it. But this, in my opinion, would be an example of over-policing. There's got to be something else, because how would they just pull this vehicle out of the blue? And I mean, even if the officer, because he said another officer saw it, and if another officer saw it, it could be the officer knew who she was, and to keep himself out of the interaction or the investigation, that's why he called another car to come and say, hey, take a look at this, see what's going on. I see a car they don't have for such and such on it, but I can't do nothing about it. I mean, or I don't have time to do anything about it. Let's send a car over here when you get a chance. I'm doing something else. Whatever the case may be. But this is one of those things where it's like, if he can tow the vehicle, either way, she can't stop him. At best, she should either just shut her mouth and act like she don't know who car that is, or she needs to ask for a sergeant. Because I can tell you there are times when officers get the law wrong and they get it mixed up. And as long as she ain't handing over the keys to this dude, say, do what you gonna do, she should just shut up. She got the keys in her pocket, keep them in her pocket. I don't know who car it is, officer. Tow it. Figure it out. That's on you. That's on me, baby. That's what I would have said.
No. Stop.
Don't touch me. I'm not touching you.
Listen, you also have...
Don't touch me.
Stop.
Don't touch me. See, look at it. Look at it.
Stop.
You see it, right?
Stop.
Now I'm about to put my camera on.
You can put your camera on, but come over here and talk. I'm going to explain some stuff.
No, y'all
I'm going to explain some stuff.
Y'all cannot do that. Y'all cannot do that. No.
I'm going to explain some stuff.
No, y'all cannot.
Get away from the door. Come over this way so people can get in the door.
Y'all cannot do that.
Okay, come over this way so people can get into the door, please.
I need to get into my job.
No, stop.
You cannot go inside right now.
Miss Rosser, please don't make situations worse. This gentleman's trying to get in the store. Come over here. Come over here so I can speak to you.
I'm not in my car. Y'all can talk to me in my job.
No, we're not gonna put your business out in the middle of the store. You're already creating a show right here.
No business.
Come out here so this gentleman can get outside. Miss Rosser, walk over here so this gentleman can get out.
Y'all pulled me out my job.
She said, y'all pull me out my job. Yeah, but Dion, he's making a good point. He says there's a private property issue here if it's me. Now, once the vehicle leaves the property, fair game, unless the vehicle was involved in some shit and it was summoned upon the property. Yeah, but here's the thing though. I can have a vehicle with because I guess my thing would be that private property line. I don't think that goes to the parking lot. I think that parking, the actual lot part, I don't know if that's still considered the Circle K's property. Because that's just like, even if because like if I'm driving through the Walmart parking lot and I see an incorrect tag or something, I can write a ticket on that vehicle. I can write a ticket on that vehicle because especially if I'm in a traffic detail and I'm driving down the street and I see something and it pings, I believe I can just say, hey, if I'm on a traffic detail, I should be able to do that. And if I see a vehicle with the license plates obstructed, this one's a little shaky here. Now that I think about it, if the property owner has an agreement with the property owner to patrol their property, the police can get any car, like target lots. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that because it's commercial property, and yes, like inside is private property, but I don't know if that lot is covered under that. I don't know, especially like in a gas station, because I mean, even like in gas stations, like we've done a traffic stop in a gas station. Well, actually, we pulled them off the road and they pulled into the gas station. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I do believe that once the violation has been noted, like having that vehicle license plate covered, you run it and then them tags don't come back right, because in that case, if I can't do anything right now because I gotta wait until she get into the vehicle to drive it, because the registration shouldn't matter on the vehicle if I'm driving or not. So like, let's say for instance, if the tail light was busted, if I got a busted tail light, that's an operating issue. You can't operate a vehicle with a busted tail light. But I believe that if your tags ain't right, that's a registration issue. That's something that I can actually say, no, this isn't correct, and this vehicle shouldn't be on the road, shouldn't be out. I believe that's how the difference in those two are. Because I believe that if he just saw that plate was covered and he ran those plates and they came back as whatever it was, I don't think he could pull that car over. I don't think he could do that. So that's a little shaky to me, man. I don't know. I don't know why that would happen, how that would happen that way. That would be that's really interesting. That one's real interesting. But I think that you can't do that. I mean, I think that you can do that. He said, where I live, even if the car is in your driveway at home, you are required to have it properly tagged or it can be towed. Neighbors turn each other in all the time. See, maybe that may be true, but I will say this, even in certain areas, I know that you can, if your tags ain't right and you got your car pulled up on your own property or in your driveway, they can't come get your car off your property. I know, like it definitely in Illinois, they can't do that. They can't just roll up in your driveway and get your car. But if your car is on the curb in front of your house, because that's city property, they can do it, or they can write you a ticket. Because if you got a vehicle and it's on your property, that vehicle could not be operating. And if you're not operating that vehicle or it's inoperable, then there's nothing they can do about it. So I don't know, dude. That one's real. This one's real. This one's a little shaky. It's a little shaky, but I don't know what would be the thing. But the fact that she's engaging and she's admitted that that's her car, then there's the part to where they can conduct the investigation on that. So let's see.
Unfortunately for her, It looks like she just needed a way to work, but instead of registering the car, she replaced the plates illegally, which probably won't end well.
Say to me, go upstairs in the store. Crystal, they not letting me in the store.
Stop.
See, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not
Stop.
doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
I'm not doing nothing.
You gotta
No.
Stop.
No.
Come on. You're creating a show.
Oh,
Stop.
I see this, right? Charlotte and Crystal.
Stop.
See this, right?
People are trying to get into the store. Stop, Miss Rosser.
No, they are putting their hands on me,
Come on.
and I'm not doing nothing to them.
Please stop.
Let's go back to the store. Come on.
Stop.
Putting their hands on me,
Stop.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
No, whatever y'all can say.
And I'm gonna tell you, these officers, man, they are really like just doing the best job possible to just keep this as respectful as they possibly can. They just really are. But I don't know how this. I'm still thinking about this whole thing, because if she was, well, no, because yeah, they can tow that car, dude. Yeah, they can tow that car. Because if I find a car, here's why I'm gonna say you can tow the car. If I found this car and that car was not drivable, let's say it didn't have bumpers on it, or whatever the case may be, if it was not roadworthy, I don't have to just leave that car there. I can have that car towed. Yeah, I can have that car towed. So just think, if that car was not roadworthy and it didn't have a bumper, or there wasn't no headlights on it or something like that, there were no mirrors on it, I could have that car towed. Because yes, once I run the tags, I see that it's not properly registered. I see that the VIN number is covered and the actual plate was covered, and that shit don't match up. And now, once it don't match up, there's something. The car is not properly registered, so it is not roadworthy. So yes, I could get the car towed. Yeah, hell yes, you can get that car towed. He said it's on private property. It's the same as if you had a car with no license plates in your driveway. That's not necessarily true, because that's just like in the Walmart parking lot. So it's like it's the same thing. So it's not private. I think there's a difference between private residential property and private commercial property, and then you're talking about something like this that is like a gas station. I think that's a little bit different. I don't think that's the same as if I had like my own junkyard or something like that. Yeah, Brian, but typically we hit it with an ordinance violation, put the big red sticker on it, 24 hours later, come back and tow. Right. But see, Dion, we on the same page. So look, so like if I can tag it and give it a violation to get towed, then why can't I tow it now? Why can't I have it towed? Why can't I call a record and have it towed? Because I have my justification as to getting that car towed. It cannot be driven until those tags are properly registered. Until that vehicle is properly registered, you ain't supposed to be driving it unless, like, I know in Michigan there was like a time frame you had. It's like within, I want to say, it's either 7 days or it's 21 days. You get like 21 days when you can buy a car to get the tags right, I believe. To where you not get the tags right, but to where you get your registration. You know how they give you that temporary plate until you get the registration thing and you get your real plates? I believe it's either 7 days or 21 days or something like that you get. It may even be 30 days. But you get that little window to get all of that straight. So like if I come and buy a car from Dion Prime, I buy the car, I give him, $2,500 for the car, and he gives me the title, sign over the title to me. I got the title and stuff for the car, but I have to go to the Secretary of State or the DMV and I have to get it registered. So I have to get the tags and stuff right. I can either drive that car literally with no plates, but you gonna get your ass pulled over. But I could drive that car with no plates. And he say, hey, get pulled over. Hey man, why you driving? You see you get pulled over, your car don't have no plates. I'd be like, yep, officer, I just bought the vehicle. And I think it's either 7 days, 21 days, or 30 days that you get to get that straightened out. Because we do ask that. Because we pulled somebody over once, and it was a car they had just bought, and they had it for a few days. I think they had it for like 5 or 6 days, and we let them go. Because we told him, say, all right, man, you said you just got the car, and he had the whatchamacallit, the bill of sale that showed that he had just bought it, and it was like 5 or 6 days or something like that. And we told him the time, but I can't remember what that time is. So if that isn't correct, and she's had that car, because she said 3 months, and she's had that car past that time, that's it. I'm gonna bet that. I'm gonna put my chips on that and say that's why he can get this car towed. Because like you said, Dion, if I can give you an ordinance and get it towed within 24 hours and have them come back and tow it, that means that car is towable, if you will, at that moment. Yeah. He said Walmart gives permission for the police to enforce the laws on their private property. And that could be the thing too. So it's like in places like gas stations and stuff like that could be the case. And it could even be a city thing or a county thing to where places like that, like a gas station or Wendy's and all those kind of places like that, where they have to give that permission, or there's a clause that gives the police that permission to where they can operate on their property like that. So yeah, I believe that's what it is. He said, but the owner may be smart, decide to pay the violation and get thing removed by remove the bad tag and either properly register or have the car towed home, just don't drive. Now they probably could do that, but the thing is too, because that's a registration thing, you can't just get that done. Like if my car got a busted tail light, I can go get some red tape from AutoZone, put that red tape on it, that vehicle's instantly drivable. If my car got a headlight that's out, I could change that headlight or that tail light right then and there, change it, car is instantly drivable again. Registration of a vehicle, I don't know, you can't get it done that quick. Because there's a lot of things that goes into that, and you got to get that kind of stuff checked. And you got to make sure you got insurance for the vehicle and that the vehicle is insured in those mandatory insurance states. So there's a lot of other things that goes along with that. But I believe that this person is good based on the same principle from the private property standpoint. I believe they're good because of like how Walmart allows the police to do their thing on their lots. I believe they're good in that regard. And I also believe in the regard that the vehicle is technically not drivable because it is outside of that new car purchase window. And the tag is incorrect, and they could not see the VIN number was being blocked. I think that was enough just cause, and the fact that they don't match up because both of those were covered, I believe that gives them just probable cause to do what they're doing. When they respond to an act of robbery or something at your business, they legally need permission of the property owner, but for the most part, owner of a gas station isn't going to make a big fuss because it's a big fight with the police. Yeah, when they respond to, yep. Long story short, the lady should have just said, I don't know whose car that is, and just parked it. Yeah. Yep. That's the whole thing. I agree with that. She should have just said, I don't know who car it is. She should have just denied it.
Say to me, I'll say it on the camera.
Stop. We're recording you too.
Get off my head.
Stop.
Get off my head.
You didn't.
Now they're putting me in handcuffs, Crystal. Now they're putting me in handcuffs, Crystal.
Stop.
And why do people call people when they're getting arrested or they're having an interaction with the police? Like these people that's on the phone can do something. I have yet to see anyone on the phone get somebody who's having an interaction with the police out of trouble. The only people that should call somebody when they are being investigated by the police or talked to by the police should be a child, a minor. I would teach my kid once, they become teenagers and they going out in the world, I'm going to give them the rules and tell them anytime you get stopped by the police, you call me, you call your mama right then and there. Once they hit you with them lights, you call. Because they can't interview your kid without you being there. And they would try to ask your kids questions and all that kind of shit with them when a parent is supposed to be there. And I want to be on the phone to tell them, Don't ask my kids shit. I ain't there. Nope. Wait for me, motherfucker. Plain and simple. But that's just what that is. But yeah, those are the only people that should call or get on the phone when something like this happens. Plain and simple. Other than that, your grown ass should be responsible enough to know what the hell you doing, and your grown ass should be able to handle yourself with the police.
Don't
Now
bite
they
me.
taking my phone.
Don't bite
Now
me.
they're taking
Stop.
my phone. They got my phone.
Stop.
They got my phone.
Stop.
They put me in handcuffs.
Can you get a cover?
And my thing is, it's being recorded, and even if you wanted to record it yourself, it's like, right, John, they're trying to have a witness, but that person's not a witness. All they're doing is listening. And they're not like, and like he said, they're not technically a credible witness. But it's like, dude, it really makes no sense. What you think you doing, you ain't gonna be able to do. Like, I don't know, but there's no way I would do that. There's no way I would do that and have a person going through all this nonsense and going through all this drama, and this person is on the phone. Like, they can't help me at all. They just can't help me, but whatever. All right, let's go.
Right.
Stop.
You see this, Melissa, right?
Stop.
No.
Stop.
No, y'all.
Stop resisting.
I need to be recording it because they pulled me out my job and I wasn't even doing it.
Stop
You
it.
see this, right?
Okay. All right, now we're going back. We'll explain it to you in a second as soon as we get her handled. Let's go.
They're wrong.
Stop.
No, y'all are wrong. You're off of me.
Come on, man.
You're off of me, bro.
Come on.
Stop.
No,
Come
y'all
on.
are wrong. Y'all
You have
are
to stay up.
wrong. Oh, they're off of me.
Come on.
Stop.
Off of me, man.
Stop.
You're off of me. You're off of me because I didn't put my hands on y'all. I'm not touching y'all. Y'all touching me. I'm not doing nothing to y'all.
If you would have just,
I'm not doing
if you would have
nothing to
just
y'all.
cooperated and walked
I
over
know.
to the
I
car.
told y'all could talk to me on the cameras. In here on the cameras. I'm not going nowhere. Talk to me right here. We don't gotta
You
go
are on the
outside.
camera. Our
We don't
vehicles
gotta
have
go
cameras
outside.
too.
We don't gotta go outside. Y'all can talk to me on the cameras. I'm right here. Say
You
what
are
y'all
on
gotta say.
camera.
I'm right here. Say what y'all gotta
Listen, you got a
say.
couple of warrants.
I'm right here.
okay?
Say what y'all gotta say. You said what?
Maya,
Yes.
calm down.
No, they can talk to me on the camera. They doing the most,
All right,
bro.
you know, you carry the cuffs, so like you're being a little uncautious.
They already just put their hands on me. I'm in handcuffs. I did not touch them. They went in my pockets. They touching on me.
I'm getting
All
the
type
keys
of
to the
stuff.
car.
No, y'all don't supposed to do that though.
Let's
Y'all
go
don't
take a
supposed to
seat.
do that though.
Who is that?
They don't supposed to do this. They done went in my pockets. All type of stuff. Like what?
No, they're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
They do not
come on.
supposed to do that.
Let's walk over to the car so now I can explain to you some stuff.
No, y'all can say whatever y'all gotta say to me on camera, bro. No.
We
No.
are on camera. We're on camera.
No.
One.
I'm trying. I want these cameras. I want y'all to say what y'all gotta say on these
We've been on camera
cameras.
the whole time.
No.
Johnville wants you. Let's go to the car.
Give me my phone. Put it in my hand.
How about I put it in your pocket?
This is ridiculous. What he say? He said, "When has any of this bullshit ever changed anyone's mind?" Or yes, it's like I don't understand why people do this, thinking that they're gonna get away. Like, yeah, I'm gonna act a fool, tell them no, don't do this, y'all can't do this, and yes, I'm gonna just go home, and that'll be the end of it. Like, it never works out that way. So why do you even do that when you know this shit ain't gonna work out that way? It's just not. It's like 7-Up. Never have, never will. We say store owners should frown on wearing shower caps. They wear, man, come on here now. He says, Brian, I will say in this situation like this, we typically would ask permission from a supervisor to tow off the property. Yeah, the sergeant will okay it or deny. Yeah, definitely. It's like, if I would say this, Dion, if that was me, and I was as unsure as I am now, I would definitely call for a supervisor. I definitely would. I'd have had Sarge come on site and just make sure that I was doing it the right way. Yup. So I don't know how or why they did what they did. And I get it, but I definitely would have had Sarge come. Sarge would have had to come on site and tell me, make sure that I got this right. Cause it's like, that's one of those things where it's like, if you got it wrong, then it's going to be way wrong. But I would have definitely said, if I ain't 100% confident, and maybe he know it, he might know the law and he might have this nailed down. He might do this all the time. But if I don't do this all the time and I don't have this nailed down, yeah, I definitely would have been like, nah, let me get Sarge out here so I can make sure I'm doing this right. Cause yeah, if I don't, then that could be real problematic. So, yep, I would have did that. Yeah, definitely would have. Oh shit, sorry. Definitely would have did that. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Let's finish it up. It's almost over.
I'm not going to put it in your hand. I'll put it in your pocket. Let's go. It's going to fall out. You don't have any weapons on you. Nothing else? Miss Rosser? That we don't know about? Go ahead, take a seat.
Give me my phone.
You're not going to have your phone while you're in the back seat detained.
Wait, what?
You're not going to have your...
Wait, what?
I said you're not going to have your phone while you're in the back seat. Okay, we'll let somebody know when you get a chance. Get your feet in the car.
No.
Get your feet in the car.
No.
Oh my God.
Stop. Get your feet in the car. Quicker that we get going, the quicker you can go do that.
I'm not about to know. I need to call to make sure my kids are good. No.
Where are your kids at?
Give me my phone. Now, man. Give me my phone, man.
Get in the car.
Give me my phone. No. Let offer me give me my phone.
And I swear to God, and y'all, if y'all don't believe nothing else, I say believe this. It always ends like this. For every badass, every tough woman ever that starts out talking trash, starts out being a badass, start out talking about what they is, what they ain't gonna do, how it's gonna go, and all. Every last one of them that start out that way, it always ends with them being in the back seat and crying their ass off. It never fails. They always wind up in the back seat crying their motherfucking ass off. Every last one of them. I don't care if they drunk, high, or just flat out belligerent for whatever reason. They always end up crying their ass off in the back seat, talking about this ain't right, this ain't fair, and I don't know why, what's going on. Every last one of them. They all go through the same set of emotions. They start out talking shit. They lie. Well, I'm sorry. They first start out lying. Then they start talking shit. Then they start telling the police what they not gonna do. Then they start telling the police they better go do this. And then when they get in that car, or when they get them cuffs put on their ass, they all end up crying. Cause she was just a badass. Talk about what they're not gonna do. Y'all can't do that. Y'all ain't gonna do this. Now it's
give me my phone. No, give me my phone.
Get your feet in the car.
No, give me my phone.
Put your feet in the car.
Give me my phone. No, I need to make sure my kid's good. Give me my phone. I'm not about to waste no one phone call when I have two people to call. No, give me my phone.
Well, maybe they'll be more than willing to do that. I don't know exactly what Strongsville's for. You may be just going over there and going to be on your way.
Strongsville racist. Give me my phone.
Put your feet in the car.
No, give me my phone. I need to call to make sure my kid's good. Give me my phone.
Put your feet in the car.
She called the cops racist. I'm not so sure of that. It seems they are rather polite about arresting her. But leave a comment below on how you think the officers handled this.
There you go. See? She a badass now, right?
No,
You do this the easy way. Come on.
Stop.
Come on. Come on. Stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop.
give me my phone.
You need to stop.
Give me my phone.
Stop.
You need to stop.
Give me my phone. I stop when I get my
Stop.
phone. I stop when I
You
get
need
my
to
phone.
stop now. Stop.
I stop when I get
Look
my
at this
phone.
shit.
Stop. Get your feet in the car.
The suspect ended up being charged with
And there it is. There it is.
resisting arrest, driving while license suspended, and driving without valid registration. Thanks for
Yep.
watching.
Stop.
Let's hear it again.
You need to stop now. Stop.
I stop when I get my phone.
And they tell him, like, you just need to stop, man.
Get your feet in the car.
The The suspect ended up being charged with resisting arrest,
driving
added, while license suspended,
driving
and
while
driving
license
without
suspended,
valid registration.
and drive without valid registration.
Thanks for watching another video here at History Judge.
And here, shout out to History Judge. And here's my thing. Like I said in the beginning, I understand life happens, and I understand that sometimes you just gotta, hey, put shit on the line. Why not? And let me just help. Let me just help them. Help out you people to just insist on not doing the right thing. Why not have somebody just drop you off and drive the car back? But maybe you ain't got nobody in your life that can do it. Or you drive the car and then park the motherfucker not right in front of the gas station, park it on the backside. Because it ain't like there's a car that everybody trying to steal. Park the car on the backside. Park it on the backside if that's the problem. If that's the thing, you know you riding dirty. Park the motherfucker up the street somewhere. Park the motherfucker in a dark alley. I don't care, but park it somewhere where the police ain't just gonna happenstance drive by and see it and be like, what the fuck? You park right in front of this motherfucker like ain't shit wrong and like your shit is all good and you all ready good to go. And that's not what it is. So why not put yourself in a position to where, hey, let me park here. So just in case these motherfuckers do see this motherfucker, they ain't gonna fuck with me. Or if they do see it, I ain't nowhere to be found. And they just gonna have to come get this motherfucker. Or park the motherfucker somewhere where you know they ain't just gonna readily see it. Like anywhere but in the front of the motherfucker stuff. I don't know. But it's just one of those things to where, hey man, this is all the more reason why if you're not as innovative as I am as far as like trying to get around this shit, just go ahead and get your tags right. Get your tags right. Get your license straightened out. Driving is a privilege, not a right. It is a privilege, not a right. Get your tags and shit straight. Get your license and shit straight if you just gonna be out in the streets, or don't drive the motherfucker. And here's why I'm saying that. Because the money you gonna spend going back and forth, getting this shit straight in court and all that good shit, what would it have been to just pay $20 for an Uber? $15 for a Lyft. Pay your cousin $10 to drive you around, get some gas. Something else besides this. Because if you do this, just suck it up and just go and get your ticket, go to jail, whatever the case may be, and just be done with it. Don't put yourself in a situation where when all of this does go down and you do get caught red-handed, that you now are going to be the person saying, well, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that, and I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to do this, because you lose every time. I have yet to do the show where somebody wins from this situation. From resisting, being belligerent, being uncooperative, I have yet to see somebody win to where those things mixed into that interaction or that investigation work out for them and they walk away scot-free. I've yet to see it. So with that being said, man, I want to thank everybody for joining the show. I appreciate you guys. He said, well, at least she didn't scream. No, she ain't scream, but she definitely cried in the car. I know that. She definitely cried in the car. So before she got through with all her booking and got put in there, oh yeah, she definitely did. She definitely did. But I'm just saying, man, we just got to be a little smarter, and understand when you do. I'll end it with this too. When you do decide to drive dirty and to ride without your license, ride with improper tags, ride with improper with a block VIN number and all of that. When you do decide to drive like that, because like I said, depending on the life circumstances, I get it. But why don't you go and look up and see what the penalties are and what the law is? So if you do get stopped, you can actually speak to it because you've actually looked it up. And I'll end it with that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show tonight, man. It was good to be back with you guys. You guys, please click that like button. Please make sure you go over and subscribe to the Rumble. Make sure you got to get that Rumble. Got to keep that Rumble rumbling, Jack. I need y'all over there. So definitely go to the Relationship Rehab over on Rumble and get subscribed to that channel. Please hit that Cash App as you can see at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the show. I love y'all. And hey, till next time, peace. And I'm out. Yeah.